Alright, Mr. Chapel will arrive today where he should arrive normally. It's time. Let's unlock the emblem chart. Before that, 1707 is destroyed. We're expecting 1797, which is 14th place right now. Which is not that bad, because we're gonna get to the top 10. We're gonna get to the top 10 quite soon. In fact, I'm already in the top 10. Right now in 6th place, because I made progress in the arena from 7 to 6. And this whole thing without emblems. Some others might already have emblems. So this series will end once we reach the goal of top 5 sustainably. And it might even happen that I'm gonna do this today. Let's see how to activate the emblem chart. As I told you before, if you're not running for Judicator on week 1, which I didn't with a free-to-play account, understandably, then I recommend not activating the emblem chart, because that's the only way for you to keep access to the emblem store. Remember that there is a mission for the emblem store every single day. Somewhere. Have I done this already, or I just overlooked it? Holy Emblem refresh, that's it. You can only have access to it if you haven't activated the emblem chart up until level 65. Because this whole thing is unlocked in level 65. This is the old emblem system. And on level 65, I think you already have access to... No, actually feature is disabled, so you don't have access to inlaying. You can just activate the emblem chart. So... this is the last time we access this store in the old-fashioned way. I'm gonna get these stones. I've been hoarding these stones for a while, and I'll be able to purchase one emblem. Now, which one should it be? We'll see. I have quite a few selection boxes anyway. Oh, and activation. Then we'll convert our green and whatever emblems. Convert now. I got 2000 soul stones. It's auto-converted, it seems. And now it looks like this training and emblem chart. And we can level up, we can rank up, we can do all sorts of weird things. Ironically, exactly today there is a new event called Holy Emblem Bonuses Week. You need to rank up emblems, for which we got some converters. Up to 100 times, we'll see how this goes. And we'll need to upgrade emblems as well. Up to 40 times. So the name of the game is the following. You upgrade the emblems, and with that you get meteorites. You use those meteorites to rank up. You will need quite a lot, because the very first one costs you 4 meteorites, and then second, third, fourth, fifth costs you 1 meteorite. So you need 8 meteorites per 5 rank ups. And you'll need 100 rank ups in total. That's quite weird of a calculation, because then 20 times 8 you need 160 meteorites, a whopping 160 meteorites. And right now I have 26, 34, 38, 42, 46, 48, 50, 52. And you think everything is lost, because how the hell am I gonna get another 48 or 160, so quite a lot of meteorites. But it's not fully lost, because first of all there is a daily bonus where you can get relatively cheap meteorites. I mean, 1 meteorite normally costs 300, so this is a relatively cheap way of getting meteorites. How surprising, let alone cast stones. And it's not only that, but also you're gonna get something called growth resonance, and growth resonance will help us immensely. So let's see how this works, this growth resonance and everything else. So first of all, let's take a sneak peek into our inventory. So we have 9 orange and well, 9 orange and 6 red. I'm gonna use up all the red, and first only 5 or 4, we'll see. I use this Radiance Frenzy of Flames. Eventually you cannot go wrong, because after 20 it's worth exploring the rest. I want Heart of the Bold, I want this, not this one, this Ode of Death, as well as this one. You see the typical options in some of the screens once you equip them. So you go to the unit. I'm not sure if you can see this without Emblem. But you see, yeah, there it is. So this one, normal attack damage to the target increases the next instance of damage they deal target by 5% cumulative. So this is like extra damage, we want that. There you go. Given this is a live formation, not a red, so not a Inferno Fortress, I will rather go for this Heart of the Bold, potentially. So you see it's quite a lot of stats that are positive. I usually start with this one. Ode to Death is not bad either, but it works really well with death themes because it's using some of these like low morale plague and disease and these things that death units usually spread. And Fortress as well, but that's another story. So I would rather use Heart of the Bold at this stage. And you can read the rest, like what makes sense, what doesn't make sense. This makes sense as well on some level because here you see bleed, for example, and some of these other things that increases damage dealt by 30% for each of the following debuffs. It's not just bleed, but many others that are being spread, and it just increases their effects. Now Inferno Fortress are quite good at like spreading bleed and plague, for example. Regardless, I'm gonna start with Heart of the Bold, and I'll equip it on some Divine Heralds, or at least one of the Divine Heralds. So I'm gonna go to the inventory, and I'm gonna equip some of the red Heart of the Bold. Done. And then let's go to the emblem chart, it's now here. And we can now level up Heart of the Bold to level 2, level 3, level 4. And the next one is level 5, that's when we get our first ever red emblem. How about that? And you see that strength-wise we're doing better, so it's like 185 already. So we're climbing, slowly but surely climbing up to 13th place. Let me equip the emblem itself. On, and that's a good question on which one. I would say Wilderness Tracker is not a bad option. It's a ranged unit. Dark Elemental will get its one as well. Nightmare Knight is gonna get it too sooner or later. So Radiant Tome, and you equip this. There you go. We'll get to 4th place most likely in the arena. Maybe even 3rd, but then I will do the same on the other account and I'll take it back. So why bother? So 185, 9. Good. We started climbing in the event, and I would have to do this anyway during the first ever time I get emblems to increase my strength. And I've been hoarding these things all along. And I've been purchasing meteorites wherever I could. So let's go back to the emblem chart and let's see what else I can do with this amazing account. So I have 26 meteorites left, but it's not a problem. First of all, I'll need to rank it up to rank 0, 5 stars. Rank. Done. The next one costs 4. And it's the same as the very first one, that 4. But then every single rank up will cost 2 meteorites, so I want to minimize my costs at this stage in order to get the 15 red emblem chests. That's what I'm fighting for. And the reason why you don't have to worry about meteorites that much is not only that you get discounted values, but also there is this feature called Growth Resonance. You see that you click on it on the left. And here, for example, for the rank up, you get orange emblem selection boxes. This is a bug in the game, or not bug, but bad design in the game, that you have this type of box and you have the other type of orange selection box, and you know, good luck figuring out which one goes to the Vidomina box. And then this is the thing, we're getting 4 meteorites. So you're losing 8 meteorites, but you get 4 back after a rank up. So it doesn't hurt ranking up all of these, because eventually you'll get all the red emblems, because it's more economical to get the red emblems until not rank but level 20. Because beyond level 20 you're gonna need 10 of these emblems to get an extra one. So you equip one emblem after like 5th, 10th, 15th, 20th, and then 30th, 40th, and so on. So obviously after getting the 5th, 10th, 15th, 20th, so after getting the first 4, the 5th one is gonna cost double. So that's why people tend to stop at 4 and try to shop for other useful emblems out of the 5 red emblems. That's why you cannot make a big mistake. Now, I want Everlasting Secret, I want Spring of Immortality, and the 2 defensive emblems especially, prioritizing Successor's Legal Principles, and then Gear of Time. Unfortunately, in the store, Holy Emblem store, there it is, I don't have any of these at the moment, but the casting crystals don't hurt, so I'll continue refreshing, and I got the first one that I could use. If there was nothing better, then I could take Forgotten Antonym as well. So I'm taking this one, and by the way, for cast stone conversion there is none, but I'll check my inventory if there is anything. Anything that is less than orange is already converted automatically. That's like magic. So the question is, what do we want? Oh, and I want Jealousy as well. Let's see, Jealousy, where is Jealousy? Here. I have 2 at the moment. Regarding these converters, you can either choose to use them to get these potions and get extra stats, or you can choose to ignore them. I'm a free-to-play account. I know that these low-level things are quite juicy, and that I would get some extra stats from it, but at this stage I cannot afford to get these converters to get slightly better stats on orange, maybe on red, but then I'll be able to use the same potions eventually. So I might ignore this part of the game for now, which may become costly in the long run. Write it in the comments if you think it's a bad idea to ignore this, but I frankly cannot afford this at this stage of the game. So I will still show you what to do with the converter, where you can get it from. So converter, you get 10 converters for 200 diamonds. I will use the first 10 because I don't have a better way of purchasing this unless they put it in the store, which is quite unlikely because I checked the store already and it's not there. So please, next time you do this event, we also need converters, right? So this is just feedback. Another way to get rid of our precious diamonds. So I will just buy the first 10 converters and that's it. Not as if it was needed. And I'm not gonna buy these meteorites, by the way. So, emblem chart. And we'll need to get some Jealousy. So I'm prioritizing damage over everything. So Jealousy and Everlasting Secret. Where are the... where are these boxes? So this is one of the orange selection boxes, and this is the other one. I'll get all of these and select Jealousy. Jealousy trumps Path of Assassin. So if you want to choose between the two, then choose Jealousy at any time. I need, I think, some more Jealousies. So I might as well go and get it in Endless Inferno. Now I won't really get into the details of this, I just go to level 75 and I randomly select some buffs. I know it's suboptimal, but that's what I have time for on this account today. And you can make progress. I mean, the red emblem helps immensely to do a new record, even if it's just one account. So you see, I couldn't finish these levels before yesterday. The only main difference is the red emblem, and now this is how we roll. I mean, I'm happy to collect all these things. $81 already, And you see, that's the effect of the red emblem. It's not that I did anything else. It's not that I selected better buffs. The buffs don't make that big of a difference. And we're stopping at level 82. Okay, amazing. Now this red emblem made me quite strong. And we're getting a purple jealousy that's gonna be discarded. But it doesn't matter. Now, emblem chart. Holy Emblem dismantlement. Always dismantle everything that is less than orange. Because then you get currency. And check out the store just in case you get enough. Now it's possible to go up to 7,000, so it's possible that we'll move up further. But anyway, jealousy. Unfortunately, even if I get what I'm looking for, and you can do jealousy, you can do everlasting secret, and on all my previous accounts I used everlasting secret to do this exercise, the ranking up. You see that so far nothing is being activated, and if you go to the units, for example, here is Wilderness Tracker, Chart Tome, you get jealousy. This is amazing. We're getting it, we have a strong unit now. But the second one is locked. You need to get at least one of the emblems into rank 2 star 3. And that's gonna be a long shot, that's gonna be quite difficult. And I'm gonna do this with jealousy first. Or path of, not path of, or either jealousy or everlasting secret. Usually I'll do everlasting secret, now I'll do jealousy. Now ranking. Rank up 4, 1, 1, 1, 1. And with growth resonance, you select jealousy. That's a disadvantage that you need to scroll quite a lot. Horizontal scrolling is one of the worst things that you can do in UX. And we got the 4 meteorites back. That's great. And then I could rank up and do this for number 5 and rank up again, but then the next rank up is gonna cost 6 or 8, I don't remember exactly. And then it costs, for the second rank it costs 3, for the first rank it costs 2, and for the 0th rank it costs 1 to get an additional star. That's the tough part of it. Now you can see how much we progressed in the event. So I got some of the emblems. I mean, we're doing life. Green Prophet. I think that's what I'm gonna say. It doesn't matter really which ones you select, because you don't want any of them. I think the scale was the best one when I used it back in the days, like overall, out of these 4, but I'm not using any of these emblems. Okay, maybe on fillers, maybe on inlaid units, maybe. But I'm not using this. So, and it's too bad that you cannot see the stats, like what it does. So, once again, you can criticize my choice, it's fine, I'm gonna choose the leaf. We will get more than enough selection boxes. More than enough. Now, in the next one, I will choose Forgotten Antonym. Because that's basically a cheap replacement emblem for damage dealing and some other things. So I will, even though it's evil, I might choose that. But I could also choose the Green Prophet goodness. After all, we can go to the emblem chart and we can check out the emblem itself. It just gives you some stuff. Back. How about this one? Yeah, too bad. You see, the interface is broken in some way, because you get the stats themselves, but you're not getting what they do. So I would need to check out Green Prophet either on another account or somewhere else, or I would need to upgrade it to see the effects. You see, like, there is nothing in here. Additional stats, emblem chart, there is no information. That's too bad. But anyway, I will continue doing the ranking. Spring of Immortality is excellent. Gear of Time is very good. and legal principles is excellent. So at the moment, that's where we are. So I'm a bit undecided on this, but I don't necessarily have to claim it right now. I have to claim the meteorites though. And then we're gonna have the 15, the 20, and this is what I'm after, the 50 and the 100. So we'll need the 100 rank ups. We're gonna do this by the end of the week. The question is at what cost, and I'm trying to minimize the cost. So right now, Everlasting Secret is an easy cast. Even if you don't get the 5, I mean, you can cast, you need to cast 40 in total, after all. But there are others as well that are worth casting. So I will use all my orange emblems, or orange selections, and I will put some more jealousies in there. So inventory. Before jealousies, I know that I need to use 2, 3, 4, 5. No, wait. 3, 4, 5. So I need 3 emblems of Everlasting Secret. And I will need 3 emblems of Successor's Legal Principles. Just to give some love to the defending units as well. So emblem chart, I'm gonna do the level ups accordingly. So cast. Casting is done. You see the converter is still working, we got 1 potion. Now whether this is a diamond sink for no reason or whether this makes sense, I haven't figured it out. I amplified some stats, but ultimately they just don't matter, even on other accounts. Oh, and the rank up. Super important. 4, 1, 1, 1, 1. There you go. I'm not going for the second slot on this account yet, because I want to finish the event first and then I'll see how much resources I can get, because you know, you can get cheap resources and you can get more expensive resources, and I have time to do the more expensive stuff. I'm already way ahead of the curve with being able to do the event and just unlocking this. Most of my opponents have already unlocked the emblem chart and yodeled into it, so this whole event is gonna be more expensive for them than for me. So next one, legal principles, rank up. 16, 15, 14, 13, but we can also do the level up. You can also use the cast times 5 if you could, but now it's just cast times 4. And actually I could have used level 5 because orange emblems work every 4 levels and not every 5 levels. So this was a mistake on my end, but it doesn't matter. Ultimately I'm gonna get enough emblems. Growth resonance. So here we're gonna get the rewards. And you see, I didn't have many resources and I could still make good progress, really good progress. So that was legal principles. Let's see the next one, Everlasting Secret. Did I rank it up? Not. Oh yeah, I did. So it doesn't hurt ranking up those emblems that you know you will use, just the rank up feature. So this one I will definitely use. And this one as well. I will rank them up in bulk, both of them, to star 5. Why am I doing star 5 only? It's because that's the cheapest, most economical way of doing all this. And then I'm gonna get some orange emblems. You see growth resonance, so you just start building this, and then the emblem chart will reward you with more resources. And the objective is to put those resources into use. That's super important. Done. So now that we're done, we have 8 again, so we can level something up again. This time, rank 0 star 5, so I'm just using the useful ones. So this one is an excellent one as well, Anger. And given that we work with Inferno units as well, as alternative awakened, for example, we could get a defensive devil once it's awakened, evidently this is another choice. And now it's ranked up. So we can use the growth resonance once again. Go to Anger and collect the rank benefits. Now, unfortunately, we only have 4 meteorites left. So this is when we need to figure out what to do. So first of all, you can go to the bonus week, here it is, and collect whatever is worth collecting. For example, here we have 4 meteorites, so we can rank 1 more up. And we have 4 more meteorites, so we can rank half of it up, and the other half we're gonna get from growth resonance. So we're gonna get 2 more rank ups. So I'm happy with the rank ups. Let's do this. I'm done with this one. These 2 are my next priorities. So even though we don't have the emblem itself yet, I might as well rank it up to 5. So done. We'll collect growth resonance, you see, and rank up the other one. It's a perfect time to level this emblem chart up from scratch. And I'll collect growth resonance again. So sooner or later you'll get all red emblems, so this is not wasted resource, this is optimal usage of the resource for the objective of minimizing cost. This is my cost, the diamond spend, because I want to pull covenants. I don't have any growth fund, I don't have any VIP, I don't have anything. So we're playing Whitney Houston style, I have nothing. That's the problem. And that's why I'm saving every diamond I can. So now we have 2 more emblems, and you can see which other one to use. In the meantime, Wilderness Tracker got a bit stronger. That's amazing because of the emblems. But maybe we can also do something to the Dark Elemental. What kind of emblems do we have? I mean, Everlasting Secret doesn't hurt. Jealousy, I've already equipped it because we only have 1. To get more, we can go elsewhere and get, for example, other emblems. For now, it's this one. And then I'm gonna use... Oh, actually, here Jealousy is not bad on the Nightmare Knight. By the way, you can see a crate. It's a mistake, okay? I mixed it up with the Ice Demon. I was dumb. It's a medium mistake, not a big mistake, because Stronghold is an alt awakened of life, and then I'll have a second Stronghold Cove team, and I'll have a third Castle Tower team potentially. So this is fine, but in the long run and in the short run, it's not that costly of a mistake because it moved me ahead. But you know, it was just, I was looking at an optimal formation for life, and I saw Ice Demon, and I clicked, and I opened the chest, and it was too late. It happens. So what can you do? You continue playing. I mean, big deal. I've never played live before. That's another issue. So now I learned this for life, pun intended. Now we have a defensive unit somewhere, right? We're using these defensive units, the Paladin and this one, and we'd rather equip it on Paladin for now, because Gorgon is Fortress, either Paladin or the Rampart Android Guard. Sooner or later it will benefit from roster as well as battle formation more than anyone else. So we may use it on Dendroid, but I will this time just go with the strongest unit, which is the Paladin. A 4-star Paladin is not bad, and you know, it's quite easy to get a 4-star Paladin like in a few clicks at this stage. So now it's ranked up. It's not part of the game, it's not ranking up emblems. So I'll do the administration later with skills and everything else. Equip. So now we're getting stronger. Let's see the strength. So remember, we were 15th initially, then 13th, now I'm 9th. Told you that I'll rise like a phoenix or whatever. No, we're 9th. And then we still have a lot of resources to spend. I would love to get some more jealousy. So emblem chart. And we can do rank ups, we can do level ups, and we can do a lot of other things. So Everlasting Secret is at 5, and Jealousy is at 5, Successors is at 5. We can make it 8. We need to make it 8 in total. So inventory, take these new things. I'll start with Jealousy. Path of Assassin is also an alternative that I could use sooner or later. So this is 7. I need one more to get to 8. Come on, Jealousy. Here it is. So now it's 8. And Emblem chart. Going to Jealousy. Cast, cast, and cast. Now we're at 8. And the other one was Everlasting Secret up to, or was it? I'm impressed it's only at 5. So maybe I made a mistake in here. Because it was just Jealousy. Oh, it was Jealousy, the other one. The Jealousy and Anger. So unfortunately I got some Anger. So this means I need to get another Anger. I need that emblem as well, by the way. So not a big deal. It was a misclick. So I'll need another Anger. Come on. Anger. It's like Everlasting Secret, but just for the main skill. So Emblem chart, and we're gonna level up Anger to level 4. And you see, casting stones, we don't have a problem. We collected this all along from level 1. So now we're gonna go to Growth Resonance, get another orange emblem. That's amazing. And we get to collect something, I hope, at least from Jealousy. When reach level 6. So we need to reach level 6 from all emblems to get another meteorite. That's good because you can convert orange boxes to meteorites this way. Next one is 15 and 30, it's a long way. But reaching level 6 is not that long, not that of a long shot. And ranking up, it's not there yet. So we'll need to see where we stand in the event. And then we'll need to start purchasing as well. So these are easy. I mean, I can reach level 6 with many of the emblems. I think I will use... I'll get Forgotten Antonym as well, or Autonym. It's 5, so it's reaching level 6. Maybe the name of the game when you're new, when your account is new. Get the type of emblem that you don't have yet, so that you can reach level 6, so that you can earn a meteorite. Oh, I didn't know that. And then we can purchase other emblems as well. Oh, I didn't know that we have all these extra, because now we can go to the store and get the Autonym, for example, or whichever other one, or Judgment, or anything. It's 14k, or we can just refresh and shop for a better one. Minus 30%, don't take it, but take the minus 50%. This is the cheapest way to get both of these resources. I like Tarnum quite a lot in some specific cases, but at the moment I'm not shopping for it. So as long as the refresh is just 10 diamonds, and this is where we end, we're fine. And unfortunately I shopped for a bit too many casting stones. That's a small mistake, so we will need to earn some more. So either Successors or Immortality. I'll take Successors this time, not because we don't want to heal, but because we want to take the chance of level 6ing it. And you know, there is so many missed opportunities on the user interface here as well. We could have seen the level, that is level 5 for example, and we have 0 in stock, so a purchase makes sense. I need to know this from other clicks. So level up cast. We got to level 6 and this earns us 1 meteorite. Amazing. Path of Assassin doesn't. This one goes to level 6 as well. And we're running short on stones. So now level 6. That's good. What about the leaves? So Legal Principle is there. Tarnum, no. This one only has 1 so far. Only 2. And only 3. So we can do something with these sooner or later. And Everlasting Secret is the next victim to get to level 6. So that's what I'm gonna do. Inventory. We got the new chest. And it's gonna be an Everlasting Secret chest. That's the book. Did I scroll through it already? It's weird. Everlasting Secret, where are you? Here. Good. And then we're gonna earn the resource. You know, this one takes time, but it's well worth it, you see. So Everlasting Secret is at 6. This means that we can collect the growth resonance part on any red dots to earn meteorites and maybe rank up another emblem. Slowly but surely. And the Forgotten Autonomy as well. Good. Then we take some more emblems. Is the rank up that I'm after. 050505. And we'll see which one is not 05 yet out of those that we want. Done, done, done. Looks like most of them, Forgotten Autonomy could be our next victim. And we have exactly 8 meteorites, so we can rank it up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still rank 0, but level 5. Do we have cast stones, by the way? No, we don't. So we're running short on cast stones. But in exchange, we're earning orange emblems that we can use to get meteorites, you know. So the best thing you can do on a new account is when this event is around. That's when you start activating emblem chart. Unless you have to do it for Adjudicator. So now we have some more meteorites, 4, which is not enough. But now we can see the event. And sooner or later we'll run out of resources to use. And that's when we'll need to be creative. Oh, amazing, orange. So we have some orange emblems as well as rank up material. This is why we're doing the whole thing. We need these tenor boxes as well. And I'm gonna get this by the end of the week. Not necessarily in this video, but I'm gonna get this by the end of the week. Upgrade Holy Emblems 40 times. So we need 11 more orange emblems or red emblems for an upgrade. And you know what? We're getting the red emblem. Now, I'm gonna use some red emblems. So this time I'm not hoarding these boxes, but I want a level 6 emblem. And this specific time, I'm gonna use either a red one or the death one. Given that I'm not affiliated with that much. Yeah, all of them are good. I'm just using the Radiance Frenzy of Flames this time. I will have units where this is gonna be useful eventually. If I continue playing this account, who knows. So this is the cheapest way of maximizing my resources as well. And then I'll do my favorite emblem, like my current favorite emblem, to plus 20 as well. Once again, we cannot make big mistakes because sooner or later we'll plus 20 all of the red emblems. Now, emblem chart, let's go and level up. Cast. Casting is over. So we're done with this. We're at 34, so we need 6 more emblems in total. We're ranking it up as well because we have the materials to do so. Oh, I was dumb. I don't have the materials anymore. Okay, this was a misclick. It happens. So it will be slightly harder to reach the desired level, the 100. I'll have to because I'm committed. But at the same time, we spent a bit. And you know, these resources should have been spent on orange so that we unlock the second slot. So tough luck, it happens once again from time to time. So we're gonna do the level ups regardless on these. So cast 2, 3, 4. Cast. And now we run out of this material. So we're gonna go to the shop and start purchasing. So here I'm not gonna purchase any of these things, not even meteorites. Although I reserve the right to do so if I desperately need it, but I won't need this, I'm letting you know right now. So I'm gonna purchase nothing. Campaign, it's just, right now I'm doing these 2 boxes. And if I need Heaven Cast Stones badly, then I do that. And what else? Here I'm hoarding. evidently. Guild. Anything plus these spell scrolls. Some people say don't do spell scrolls, now I do. And Mephala as well, I need some adjutants, right? So eventually I'll get it, it's cheap. Let alone the global bonuses. Catherine, one day maybe, but not now. Now, in this case, Meteorite is not there. I've been purchasing Meteorites since I knew about the event, so evidently I was holding myself back. Here, everything roster, but it doesn't help us much. Kingdom. Let's see, Kingdom. Here it's we didn't even start it on this server. This feature is not yet active, and there you go. Unfortunately, we haven't had a cross-server battle, so I'm not gonna get this. Glory, no. Sign in, no. I'm just purchasing. Monera could have been so good, so I might swap. Because I wanted Genova, do I need? No, I don't even need Genova at this stage. And I have Monera, yeah, on this account I have. The reason why this hero is good is that you can use all sorts of lucky spell combinations. Because it's really hard to get earth, air, and water at the same time. Monera has it. And that's where I was lucky. So I need to find a different one. Okay, I'll do it later. Maybe Candle, maybe someone else. God's feature, no. Okay, I'll get this one. A tough luck because there is not much to do. You see, we unlocked Sacred Statue. Now you can do two things. One is Tactics Manual, you'll need this definitely. And sooner or later, Astro Silver will be there as well. Enriched Roaster is not bad either as a purchase. But you will need Tactics Manual more, so good question. Holy City. Too bad because we're... Oh, wait, Goodness Cast On, yeah. That's what I want. But refresh for 100 diamonds, give me a break. Ancient Temple Scroll is not bad, by the way. I'm just not purchasing this in early game. It's too early to do anything. And the Union Store. Now, in the Union Store, given that I knew about the event, I started purchasing meteorites and I ignored endowment potions. So that's what I'm doing, it's just one meteorite for now. This doesn't help that much, so we did what we could. And now I'm gonna go to the cash store. Or whatever store. And I'll purchase the most discounted way of cast stones. It's fine, it doesn't have to be that much. So this is the most discounted way. And I can get up to 10. So our problems are solved, basically. I get 2 for now. If I need 2 at all. And then we'll see the rest. So we can get up to 10. And we're gonna get the 8 solution as well. So getting back here, I can level up the emblems that I'm looking for. Especially this one. And you know what? I'm gonna get another leaf. Because in the event, I still have unclaimed emblems. I'll get another leaf. Oh, it's that many. Anyway. To get to level 6. I need a level 6 one. Because once we get to level 6, and I have casting material for it, then we're golden. Because of growth resonance, we're getting yet another meteorite. And let's see the ranking. We have 5 meteorites, so we still need to work on this a bit more. So I continue with Gear of Time. I continue with this, the healing one. The scale could get to level 6 as well. So I might get a scale. Let's see the event. So we have 52, we got 8 meteorites plus 20 stones, that's amazing. And I think the level ups are done. So we don't need any more level ups, we just need the rank ups. Rank up 100 times and we're at 52 right now. So all we need to collect at this stage is the meteorites, and this means that I overspent in terms of the cast tones. It won't hurt, it just wasn't necessary. And we can still select whichever ones we want. I think it's this one, and here we'll see. So ranking up, I have another 5 ranking ups to do on one of them. So rank up, wherever you see 0, 0, I'm gonna do 0, 5. And take all the growth resonance from it as well. This one too. I mean, it's suboptimal. This is not how you build an emblem chart from scratch. But wait a minute, we're getting 10 red emblem boxes, so it's worth it. People give more than 2,000 diamonds worth of edge for just one box, so this we're just fighting for 20,000 diamonds worth of rewards in the form of those 10er boxes. We've already gotten 10,000 diamonds worth of red emblems. You don't get these red emblems every day. That's the weirdness of this whole situation. So 5 out of 4, 5 out of 2, we would need some meteorites. And this is when the cash store comes into play. I'm happy to purchase some meteorites. Now, when you go to this store, the daily bonus store, you need to see where you have daily limit. These are the daily limits. You can purchase them once a day. Once again, whenever you see 300 per piece, this is a 50% discount. This is a 67% discount. Both of them may be worth it. This one, it's with respect to 2400, it's just a 34% discount. It's doable, but not necessary. So given the rewards are high, I will definitely purchase this one, and we'll see how far we go and how much we need to purchase just to get the feature activated. And by the way, we can purchase more orange emblems because we're getting more rewards, you see. Now, we have some more meteorites, so we can rank up more to 0.5. All the red emblems are at 0.5. And we have 9 in total, so we can do 5 more rank ups that are not yet 0.5 yet. This one is a candidate, for me at least. This is medium to bad, but you know, where is the leaf? The leaf is not there yet, so given that we'll have a leaf, at least ranking up to 0.5 doesn't hurt. And now we'll do the growth resonance. Rank up. Activate. So theoretically, what you can do, and you see I spent like less than 1,000 diamonds on the whole event so far. What you can do is, let's see what else we can get to level 6. So here I'm not spending anything on these. What is the cheapest way to get something to level 6? Here it's level 6 already, because we want that extra meteorite as well. So we need 3 more Gears of Time and 4 more of this. So let's see how many emblems we have. We cannot get this from other means. So 1 and 3 more. So we'll need to be strategic here, optimizing resources. I'm buying the Spring of Immortality. And now we'll see how many of these we need. So both of them are on level 3 right now. We need 3 more for both, which means that it's gonna be 6 emblems in total. So I'm gonna get the Gear of Time first, to 6, from the inventory. This one. Done. So now it's at 6. And once again, this is free resource. I'm above still 30k diamonds. Now, emblem chart. Gear of Time is gonna get to 6. Cast, cast, and cast. And we're collecting the meteorite. Now, it's a slightly suboptimal way of continuing with the meteorite hunt, because it just gives us one meteorite, and from now on casting stones cost us quite a lot. We can convert this green stone that we got from the shop because developers haven't converted them to the new casting system. So this means we have depleted our resources mainly. On Thursday we get cross-server Battle of Gods, that's fine. All we could get is 6 meteorites in total. We need 2 more meteorites. So this means I'm gonna do one more purchase, possibly, to get to 8. But we're at 67. We need 33 more upgrades. 33 upgrades, it's like, how many? For 8 meteorites you get 5 upgrades, but you get 4 meteorites back. So 4 for 5. We need 7 times 4, 28. We need 28 meteorites. That's good news. You know how good news that is? Because 28 meteorites, if you check it out in the daily limit shop, all I need is purchase this daily until whatever, not Sunday, because we also have other means of getting meteorites. So purchase this one daily, it's a cheap one, and then you're gonna get everything you need. That's a good deal, super good deal. And then let's see where we are right now, 6th. I might overtake the other account, the paid account, the VIP account that I have. So this is crazy. 2, 11, 4, 8, whatever. And I haven't even equipped all my emblems, by the way, so... Let's see, where do we need the other red emblem? I think this is the best place for it. Although not optimal. The emblem type is not optimal, I might place it elsewhere. And where else do we need regular emblems? So what kind of emblems can we have? %30 chance to become immune to petrify, stun, freeze. No thank you. This is why the leaf is not good, you see, and I only see it here. Unit def by... So this is not a defensive unit, first of all. But we have another jealousy, because we have 2 jealousies because of the level 8. And anger. Now this unit doesn't work on an anger basis, not even here. You see, increases unit damage by 4% each unit of the same faction deployed. And when you have a lot of rampart, for example, then unit damage is increased. That's why I was sometimes thinking about this. Even though the 4% is not that much, it's more than nothing. I'm gonna use jealousy on the attacker. Skills are not that high at this stage, so the ultimate skill by 4, not bad, but not on low levels. I mean, it's not that much. Okay, now we're done with this, and we have a regular one. So this is a ranged unit. A ranged unit that could benefit from multiple things. This one not really, although petrify, stun, freeze, when it's against some units that stun, it could work, but, you know. Unit defense by 3%. This is mainly a defensive emblem. May work on charging units, because charging units live the second longest after defenders. They are not that tanky, but they charge, they are quick, and you need them to stay alive. So that's... although I would prefer tanks, or I prefer the ultimate skill. Yeah, ultimate skill is an obvious choice. Divine Heralds give them the best emblems that they can get. And now the tanky, it's legal principles, and for the other tanky you get the... tanky unit, you get the Gear of Time. Where is it? Come on, Gear of Time. And we still have a Forgotten Autonym, so we'll use that. Oh yeah, it's a recommended one, that's why I scroll through it. So that's done. The devil will not get anything, it seems. So Forgotten Autonym, here it is. What can the devil get? Yeah, the leaf. Thank you, for nothing. I don't have anything else anyway to equip. Okay, with that, our strength is actually not that bad. So 6th. So you see, we can deal some massive damage here. And by the way, in some game modes you can extract some more resources, because we got a bit stronger with the second red emblem, for example. And here we can directly block the charging units. And we can also charge ourselves. I forgot to equip the backup formation as well, so I might as well have to do this. So maybe we got a bit stronger. We could even change the hero. And you see, that's the difference that proper positioning plus the emblem makes. Now, one more thing I can do to get a bit stronger is like this one right here. Oh, and I haven't even equipped all my units. Like, what am I doing? So I need attackers first of all here. Yeah, offensive 1, so it will... Yeah, I need 1 attacker. And I'll need a rampart unit, for example. Or something that amplifies. This one? No. What about casters? No. A defensive unit? Maybe that works. Yeah, defensive. We got a defensive. Do we have better rampart defensive, for example? Because sooner or later we will get this. Rampart didn't get amplified, so it's not a big deal. I'll put this back. I'll put it here. I'll equip the crate. What am I doing? All these units were on the sidelines. Okay, these are relatively new units, but still. And hero-wise, we'll part ways from Drakon, and I'll add Galu at this time, because Galu is the most advanced hero in terms of all the spells, although Drakon could be better, has a better ultimate spell if you manual it. Because it can clone our strongest unit with the red emblem, for instance. Now, we have an easier job at this stage with the 2 new units, it seems. And we can make more progress in the endless inferno. That is not that endless, because it only goes until 160. But we have a slightly easier time. Oh, barely. But you know, we're getting a buff. Always the 4, 9, these are the difficult ones. Damage reduction anytime. Unit attack, at least it's a flat attack, so it's better than percentage based attack that is with respect to the base attack. At this stage, an early stage. Regeneration doesn't hurt, but we need damage reduction. You see that our units died left and right. We're weak. If I can cover a few more levels, I'm super happy, but it's not necessary. I'm just collecting some stuff. Yeah, and that was it. Maybe with better positioning, manualing, this could work, but I'm happy with the progress. And let's go back to the emblem chart. We have 6 meteorites in total. Wish there was more. And we need to focus on getting all of them up, basically. All of them, or some of them up to level 5. And by the way, for the rest of the emblems, don't touch them. The reason of not touching them is simple. There may be a similar event in the future. Okay, so you see that it's doable. The 10 red emblems will be in the bag by the end of the week. Sometime by the end of the week. And this free-to-play account got massively boosted. Oh, and if you wanted to boost the free-to-play account more, by accident, I only needed 2 to get a premium orange artifact. By accident. I've been hoarding all the Astro Silver since the very beginning. That's why I was coasting in the middle, like positions 15, 20, whatever. I never ever pulled proper artifacts. Others purchased this artifact for like $6.99 or something, the smaller one. and the larger one for 47.99. Now I have a chance to pull. I think I'll pull 200. Because I cannot afford not to. There will be no artifact event this week. Last week there was, but it was not my artifact. I could wait until the two get in sync to optimize and get one more piece of artifact, but you know what? It's not worth it. You get hero armor every 5th week. Now, another game is to not collect hero armor, but collect divine gear instead. And you may wait until the artifact event and divine gear are synchronized. It's a possibility, and then I would hoard this even further. But at this stage, you know, it pays off to just go for it. I guess. At least go for this one. That's definitely worth it. Because I would need to do this until the end of the week. And I'll think about whether I'll YOLO into hero armor now, or I'll just hoard the artifacts and wait for an event and a favorable artifact. That works as well. And by the way, when talking about artifacts, I have some boxes in the inventory, deluxe box, that also give me divine gear or hero armor. Because I've pulled covenants, I'm hoarding this. Tarot feature, that's gonna come as well. And the 2 boxes, I will have 12 boxes in total. Cast stone pack. Come on, cast stone. Any of them. That's what I was... Yeah, because I purchased this on Sunday when the Sound of the Horns event was ending. Because I knew that I would need this for the event. I could have gotten rid of the purchase. This could have basically given me 200 diamonds back had I known this. Or had I paid more attention, you know. I'm making a bit too many mistakes today. So we can level 6 at least one of the other emblems. I would love to level 6 this one, but if I cannot, then I'll do it with another one. Let's see, where are we right now with chests? Nowhere. Really nowhere, because we only have one. Then I'll have to do another one, it seems. Unfortunately. But you see that now we'll have cast stones, auto select, exchange, and you have this one. And you have 3 upgrades, so you can get to level 6 from 3 to 6 basically with orange emblems. Now it's possible to play, for example, this game. What kind of rewards do we have? Red emblems for sure. Oh, how surprising, we also have orange emblems. So the problem is solved. Sooner or later we're gonna get some orange emblems, like 3 of them throughout the week. It's not that hard. And then we're gonna get yet another meteorite. But it's a bit too many optimizations for just one meteorite. So I think we can be happy with our 6th place. And let's see what this means in terms of the arena. I'm going for 4th place straight away. Oh, wrong hero. Because I was doing the lucky spell yesterday. That's funny. I didn't do much, so this is like a level 1 spell. Okay, I think now you see most people were investing all their resources. They have 0 chance of getting the red emblems, the 15 red emblems. Okay. So I think I have arrived. I have arrived where I need to. Can I beat myself? This time with the proper hero, because come on. Proper hero, I mean generation 0 hero. Because that's all I have. We need to block the chargers. I give myself some advantage by charging myself. These are the back row. After all, I made the mistake here anyway. So can I beat myself? I will get the emblems back during the day, so... Come on. This is my free-to-play account. I beat my own VIP 7 account. Interesting. Can we do something with solved? That would be really funny. I'll have to stay here because the devil will teleport to the... Or do I? No, I don't. But let's place the stronger unit here because he will get more heat. And the devil will go for the archer. Okay, fine. Yorogumo is at the bottom, unfortunately, so I'll die like crazy. Yeah, that's where we end. But you see, if you do your homework and you wait patiently, then you arrive. Now, with this said, the advantage of this account has been patience. I've been playing like well, but unnoticed in the background, like an agent, like a spy. And between positions 15 and 20, it was really, really unspectacular what I did. And all of a sudden there is an event and I go all in. I know I can complete the event and I get 20k plus of resources. In terms of diamonds, 30k plus diamonds of resources. Some red emblems that others don't have yet. And just think about that. Yeah, we can get to first place, by the way, easily. How? Oh no, we cannot. Sun Sword. Oh, no, it was just... yeah, he was just going for it. So that was the only thing. It's not a big deal. He was just going for this. So technically I can even beat Sunsword, not a problem. But let him have the first place for now. Before the end of the day, Yo-Yo will take back the first position. It's not a big deal. I've already collected the rewards for first place in this account. Not for second place, but these rewards are not interesting to me. Actually, fourth place reward. Now we're talking. Sixth place reward. I need the diamond rewards, not the other ones. A sixth place I can reach easily. I have an impression that I can stay fourth like forever. And this is also a bit sad because maybe the wave would buy to this account. And you know, the right thing to do at the moment is simple. The right thing to do is go to the artifacts, let's see, here, and just hoard, continue hoarding this. To get an artifact event and either hero armor or divine gear, or the new mask artifact that may be coming sometime in the future. And then I can even get the 420 rewards, which is like 3 prestigious component chests. That's a lot. Because if I get like 2 more components here, would it change my situation? Not at all. So I would rather stay weak in the artifact front. You can see how weak I am in the artifact front. 27th. That's for a reason. Chapel pulled quite a lot, or not Chapel, the Undertaker pulled quite a lot of artifact on week 1 to get the Judicator, remember. And I started collecting divine gear, and Undertaker went for the prestigious chest 140 artifact pools last week. So evidently I did something in there. That's why this account has some more power, but the artifacts themselves concentrate on the upper part, which is not optimal except for the mana well. So different playing styles, but at the end it's working out really well. Let me know in the comments if you are surprised that a free-to-play account can be this competitive at this stage. Because I am. More surprised than I would think. And unfortunately sooner or later I will wave goodbye to this account as well, because I have limited time to work with other accounts as well.